Pain heals. Chicks dig scars. Glory lasts forever.
Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for checking out this video. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Shout out to the 19. It is Fever Game Day. Hopefully this video gets up before that game starts and you get a chance to check it out. And to that point, quick question, and I'm going to put this up as a poll in the community tab, so hopefully you see it there. But since I'm doing the video, I want to ask, I've been thinking about maybe doing a longer video that's once a week, say on Sunday, that's sort of a week in review wrap up of the WNBA that talks about, not so much all the drama that which we'll cover at times too, but more of the sports aspect of the WNBA, who's playing well, who isn't, matchups coming up, that sort of thing. Let me know if that interests you in the comments. Really do appreciate it. Now smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's talk about this young lady right here. And, well, I don't even have anything to say about that picture because, Kelsey Plum, wow. She is no longer with the Las Vegas Aces. As we know, she has moved over to the Los Angeles Sparks. And we want to talk about that because she had her debut as she is now free of Asia Wilson, which we'll get to in a minute. But do y'all remember this? Let me know if you remember this.
Us as black women, Paige reminds me a lot of you. Like, you say you're not really about me. And she knows how her privilege has gotten her to that point. And also, like, she's good at basketball, obviously. But, like, she understands her privilege and, like, pushes her over the top in a sense. It reminds me a lot of you. And I mean, that's a compliment.
Yeah, that was not a compliment, Kelsey Plum, who I think figured that out later on. There is nothing likable. Sorry, to me, I know y'all gonna be like, some of you be like, oh, that sounds like hate, but I have found nothing likable about Asia Wilson as a person. And she was also asked about Kelsey Plum getting up and out of there as a free agent.
I mean, I process it just like anyone else. It is what it is. It's a business. People want to work on their brand, new journeys, new stories, and I love that for her. And I'm glad that she's in a space that she's happy, healthy, and thriving in that. But at the end of the day, I can't really worry about that anymore. I got to worry about what's in this locker room and what we have going on, and that's what we continue to do is build on one another and grow.
She's not working on her brand, Asia Wilson. She wants to play some basketball without all the nonsense, without all the drama, without you dissing her for the color of her skin, without her having to defer to you in every way, have to pretend to think you're the most amazing human on the planet, because we all have figured out that's what happens if you go to Las Vegas. You are going to be diminished because Asia Wilson cannot have anyone outshine her. Why do you think Kate Martin is no longer there? Man, when those jersey sale numbers came out, Asia Wilson could not have that. So I wanted to go through a reminder of all this because I like Kelsey Plum. I'm a Kelsey Plum fan. I think Kelsey Plum, by all accounts, seems like a cool person as well. She's a little delusional on the revenue share thing, but hey, we're not all perfect, right? But Kelsey Plum made her debut for the Los Angeles Sparks. And yes, they did play the Golden State Valkyries. I get it, it's an expansion club, but then you have to do what you're supposed to do, right? You play the level of opponent you have, and you have to play up to that, not down. So look at these numbers, folks. Look at these numbers. She's giving you the flex after. Kelsey Plum, a lot of people thought, she's not that great. She's not what she used to be and all that. Well, it could be because she was held back in Las Vegas. 37 points, 6 assists, 5 steals, 4 3-pointers made. And if I remember correctly, right, say they're putting the numbers here. We'll show a little of this if we can. I believe she was 11 of 19 and 11 of 11 from the free throw line. That is what we got from Kelsey Plum. She does have she has a smooth looking shot from out there, I have to say. And also what I like, if I may, if I can bring this back just for a second. Whoa, I didn't know it was still going. Okay. Oh, yeah, right there. Look at that. That, that, that. That is a rare thing in the women's game. when you're talking about shooting from deep, that high of a release point. Now, some of them may end up releasing it from there, but they start much lower. Kelsey Plum, boom, that ball, look at that. That ball is top of that is nice shooting for him. By the way, for those who don't realize it, Kelsey Plum is an athlete. I don't I didn't think to have it right here with me, but I've shown you before when she's throwing the t-shirts into the stands at halftime of a game, and how far she launches one, but also the way she throws it, just absolute perfect throwing technique, as if she were throwing a football. She is an athlete. She is what, 8th year, so this is a woman still in her prime, and now she has gotten a chance to let loose in Los Angeles, playing again with a smile, enjoying the game, having fun. I think the joy was sucked out of it for Kelsey Plum while she was in Las Vegas. Didn't get a chance to play the game that she can play, to play the game with joy, to play the game and have fun, to just be Kelsey Plum and do what she does best to help her team. And now we're going to see that in Los Angeles. New team, new players there. Cameron Brink. I got to check on that. I'm not sure when Cameron Brink is supposed to be back, but I would think it's actually now. They may take some extra time. Who knows? Maybe they might say, "Well, we're gonna wait till the All-Star break," but should be close. When you're looking at when everything's going well, you're talking about 9 months, and I think it was what last June or maybe early July, because I know she was named to the 3v3 Olympic team, and then they had to switch up and replace her late. But so should be getting near that. And of course, obviously, Rakia Jackson, who, for those who are paying attention, I said quite often last season that if she had gotten a little more time early in the season to have bigger numbers, and we didn't have the whole we hate Caitlin Clark, so we're gonna build on the whole Angel Reese nonsense at the end of the 2023 national championship game, LSU, um, Iowa, and all that stuff with Caitlin Clark, and we're going to try and manufacture something out of that to diminish Caitlin Clark and keep her down from what she does. And if they didn't have that whole campaign of Angel Reese is a contender for Rookie of the Year, for which she never ever was. Now, I don't think it was comparable. Caitlin Clark should have been unanimous Rookie of the Year, lost out in the one vote to Angel Reese. We still don't know who made that vote. But if there was a number two and you were going to talk about the top two to keep interest in who is the Rookie of the Year, absolutely Rakia Johnson should have been that player. So Kelsey Plum has some talent around her in Los Angeles. I know they stunk up the joint last year, but it's a different team. It's a different coach. It's going to be interesting to see how she shines. It's really going to be interesting to see how she does the first time they play Las Vegas. I'm hoping she has a really good game against Las Vegas Aces, but she's off to a great start. So kudos to Kelsey Plum for this performance. Glad to see her balling out again. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments below. Appreciate you checking out this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. Also, let me know about possibly doing a weekly, probably Saturday or Sunday. I'll get it up like a weekend review on the WNBA now that the season is launched. I'm going to leave it there. Go have the day you deserve. I will talk to you later.